So where? Oh, the tavern. We'll skip the tavern for now. Probably because there'll be some...
Dwarven vomit. Charming.
There might be a lot to do in the tavern, so I'll just go around here first.
Topsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Right. Okay, so Balin is for sort of like new stuff, and I guess the other guy is for keeping stuff as it is. More or less.
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Some say he killed his do they? Apparently they do.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
I see. So either of them could have potentially killed the king, even though it seems that, you know, it could have been neither of them, but they're blaming each other for it. Do you approve of the chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
Yeah, what about the Blight, though? You need to stand together.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn.
Typical
there will be
dwarves.
topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Let's see what you've got then.
I'll take your gold. You're good for that.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, this is probably more like what we're going to be looking at. Quicksilver arming cap. Alright, let's have a look at... it's all leather stuff, so Liliana. Currently you are wearing... +2 cunning could well help rather than the 5% critical chance. Let's have a look, see. Of course, what I'm wearing now is more armor, though that's kind of not as important. Anyway, let's just go on. Leather helm there. Just leather gloves. Chance to avoid missile attacks from mage. Ooh, hello. Strength, dexterity, and stamina regeneration in combat. That is pretty expensive, though. And a small metal round shield. I don't know if it's worth it for Liliana. +2 dexterity would be really nice. What was the other thing I was looking at? +2 cunning. She is a roguey bard, of course. There was this that I was informed I should be getting. Where is it? That. I'm going to be aiming for that, I think, because it uses cunning score rather than strength if it's higher. If we check her statistics, cunning is indeed higher than strength by quite a way. But that is another 2 levels away. So investing in cunning now might not pay off just yet. What else does she use cunning for? Not you. See, I've upgraded all this and I never use them. That's bad of me. Dirty fighting I don't really use, and that isn't really something that uses cunning. So currently she doesn't really use cunning for that much, does she? Oh, there we go. Regenerated a rate affected by the bard's cunning. So that uses cunning. Ah, there we go, and that one does as well. So you know, I might buy that. I may well buy that cap.
Back to buy something, I hope.
Yep.
I want that surface wealth coming back to us, Balin's ascension willing.
Okay.
I'll take your gold.
I'm going to buy her a new cap. I know that it's less good than the old one in terms of armor, but I like the cunning rather than the ranged critical chance. 5%, it's not that good, is it? It's not that much. And it's pretty much half price as well, which what I'll get for the long sight. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm swapping them. Alright, Liliana. I'm going to have to get in your inventory and swap these. There you go. Now I have to talk to him again.
Back to buy something, I hope.
Yep, yep, yep.
I want that surface.
Yep, yep, yep.
I'll take your gold.
Yep. So that cost 1 gold and I get a 2 bonus in cunning for that. And there's your new cap. It's alright. Okay, so over here we have another Brother Burkle.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
Do you believe in the Maker?
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Which might be what he wanted to use the front bit for, which would be quite, I wouldn't think that's the right place for it, but anyway. Do the dwarves only worships their ancestors or something?
There is resistance. It's obvious the world wasn't created by the mortal souls who dwelt within it. Yet the dwarves of Orzammar persist in worshipping their own forefathers.
Whose mission do you need? What would I really be that interested in sort of like trying to open a chantry? I suppose like Liliana would. And as I've said, I'm open to the fact that there may be a maker. Having been sort of like around the chantry for quite a while. The whether I'm like eminently sort of like a believer, I don't think he really is. I mean, I think he does believe in the maker, Sverax, but whether he's like really obsessed with it, if you see what I mean, I'm not sure. But I'm going to ask this anyway.
The Shaperit controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
I'll have a word. Shaper of Memories, huh?
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperit, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Where is he?
The Shaperette is in the prime tier of the city, near the royal estate. Does this mean you will help me then?
I'll be sure to mention it if I bump into him.
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always.
If this chantry could help just one person as much as it helped
There you
me,
go.
it's worth any trouble.
Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
Quite honestly, I am probably just doing that to impress her. Brother Burkle would like to establish a chantry in Orzammar. Speak to the Chant of Light, to spread the Chant of Light at the dwarves. However, he needs permission for the Shaperette to do so. He told Brother Burkle that you would speak to the Shaper of Memories on his behalf. The Shaper could be found at the Noble Quarter. Okay, so let's go to, not Dust Town, to the tavern. And now what's her approval rating now? We're getting pretty... Oh yes. She is warm to us. That is just grand. Go on, Verax, lad. Ah. Bustling. You're right. It never closes, does it? See no exclamation marks.
I tried Dwarven Ale once. I thought it was just something they tricked surfers into drinking, as a joke.
Probably is. Okay, so, well, let's speak to everyone.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapsters. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I don't think I want to drink after what Alice just said. I want to hear about the city.
So you come to Tapsters? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperette. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view. The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperette, and plenty of estates. Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castlists build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
We know the... So there's the castless outsiders. beggars and such. Dust Town. We'll have to go there as well, no doubt, but what is the proving?
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
I know where it is!
A Grey Warden is always welcome in Tapsters.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure buying a drink here would be amusing, but we have bigger things to do right now. Maybe I'll return later and have a tipple.
Can you believe King Endrin turned against his own son?
Oh, so it was King Endrin who attacked his son, not the other way around.
Darkspawn attacks have been really light this year.
Well, that's probably because they're on the surface. Oh, I'll go all the way around here.
I don't understand why
We've a bit of stew on the fire.
I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
I'll speak to you soon. 'Cause you seem actually important. Nevin.
The surface must be so interesting.
Oh, it is. Yeah. Interesting is a word for it.
A lot of deep roads excursions these days. I wonder what everyone's looking for.
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Maybe. We could be quite hungry, actually. Yeah, go on then.
I recommend the Lycan Ale. They brew it downstairs. Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
Seems very civil.
Figured as much. Good folks, Wardens. I was in the deep roads when that one came by. What was his name? Dukan, Dunka... something like that.
Duncan! You knew Duncan?
I met him, sure. Good man. Solid. He knows what we go through in the deep roads. Not many do. Not even the ones who live this close. You have to be on the front lines.
I can't tell him about Duncan's sad demise. So you work for Balin, huh?
I go where I'm sent, fight when I'm there, and leave politics where it belongs.
And who exactly are you fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Never been to the Deep Roads, probably will visit them shortly, I imagine.
Every Grey Warden ends up there.
Uh-huh.
That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Why? What are you looking for?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost Tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Ties, not fakes. Oh, I'm gonna get such comments. Who's Branca?
Bronca was a paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot.
Yep.
But she went batty and let her whole house into the deep roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
In dwarven Barbara, svina vagabellnathag. And in the Rusha Saradorva hatin wimedwa. Nasunkalano vrug and Premalanova. Arhandeka paragan veram de shir oram de zing. En tinna vreka ansordans netek varax gor helvaring. Varstak dissa parva gorda jebindar dek tavir rading. Gorda shebna gorham raksa paragan veram gatring.
Good luck with that, man. Good luck. Was that Dutch? It sounded Dutch. I know it probably wasn't Dutch. So the first paragon we learnt about, the Smith woman, went into the deep roads and disappeared. Like a lot of people, I guess.
Just take a table. I'll be right with you.
This, my friend, is a pint.
That is the Easter egg from Lord of the Rings.
They're everywhere. I can't take it.
Oh, hello.
What? Get away. You'll change like the rest. Monsters hidden in all my friends.
What are you talking about?
They follow you. Once you are in the story, they possess your friends and follow. See? I found copies. All from the same pen, and older than the ones in song. Dormant my arse. Take them. I want out. I won't disappear chasing a lie. I won't.
Cheers for that. Quest related, unbound. You ask, so I'm telling. Don't go. Stories talk of the riches, but never the... I've seen this before. Whether they supposedly spent their wealth, I heard the same tales of the lad in Denerim. Felt the same pull, but it's a lie, son. They paint the trail. Once you're on it, does it lead to the beast or back to you? Unsigned letter, father to son. So that's what we got before. This is what he's just given us. 3 weathered parchments. 3 versions of the same incomplete story. Excerpt. And when his kingdoms fell, so disappeared the stolen riches of an age. The beast, the unbound, dormant until one of the true spirit claims his throne. So must hunt the hero of his people, the principled who would search for ancient evil. This is how they can make the real difference. Scribbled in the corner, in a shaky hand. 3 pages, 3 ages, same story, updated. Same as the tavern song, but older. Signature torn on purpose, but compare and get vidim modem. All from him. How? Well, we'll sit on that a little bit more.
I hope they have a nug on the fire. I'm starving. Like an ale. Straight up.
Good day to you.
Hello.
Lord Dennick Helmy, honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
This is a controversial opinion for a dwarf in the assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the assembly. Orzammar are so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
It's very hard to change something so deeply rooted, I guess. So you get to vote on the next king, huh?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
I see. So who would you be voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrowmont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
So, tell me about this caste system.
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Right. Keep going.
As you wish.
That's pretty insightful. So, that was the tavern. Let's head to the other side of this main chamber. Because we have been all around here now, apart from to Dust Town. So let's go to the imports. It's very nice. How about down though? Oh, molten lava-y stuff, of course. And there's a tournament at the Proving as well. I don't think. Oh, that is locked. Well, let's not go in there then.
I knew I should have stuck to common nugs. I've gone and lost them too. I'll never find them the way they skitter.
Common nugs. I don't like those. They look dirty.
No way I'm going back to that supplier in Dust Town. Guess I'm shutting it down.
What is a nug, by the way?
You gotta boil them before roasting, but otherwise no, safe as sand. Some people swear they make good pets. May as well leash a turnip, I say.
Nugs, huh? Well, you know what? Yeah, well, he's, you know, this is basically just a way to make money, isn't it, I guess? As you know, well, he's talking about Dust Town and stuff, and, so is he, you know, I wouldn't mind exploring to see if he's more into sort of, like, illegal stuff, because if it is illegal, I wouldn't touch it, because I need to be on the good side of vulnerability and stuff. So if they get word that I'm, you know, talking to a smuggler, well, not a smuggler, but a nug dealer, although I'm overthinking it, I know I'm overthinking it, this is just a way that there's some nugs I can get, and if I get them, I can sell them to this guy. So I'll send them your way.
Good on you, stranger. Only need one to turn this around.
A lost nug. Found his nug inventory. Find one to get him back on his feet. Alright.
Excuse me, do you have a moment?
Sure.
You look like you're not from around here.
I am. I'm just really, really tall. You could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I've been trying forever to find someone who really knows the surface world. I don't suppose you've heard of something called the Circle?
Maybe. Why are you interested?
I've been trying to reach someone there for years. I've sent missives with every caravan, but I never get a reply. I want to know if they would accept me for study.
Dwarves can't do magic?
I don't want to do magic. No dwarf can cast spells, but I don't see why I shouldn't study it. It would be a valuable exchange. Orzammar would learn of one of the great natural forces of the surface. And the Circle gains direct access to our knowledge of lyrium smithing.
Whoa. That's right. What would the messenger get? Well, you know, that's perfectly right. That's an entirely different way of thinking that's just blown Verax's mind. It's like, whoa! That's totally true. Absolutely, I can, well, you know, I have to go back there for this sort of, like, random daft little quest anyway. I forget what it is, but there's something at Lake Selenhad that I need to get or talk to or something. So I will be going back there for that. So I can bring the Circle your request, sure, because, you know, it is still there. Might have bigger things to worry about, but yeah.
That would be wonderful. My name is Dagna, daughter of Janar of the Smithcast. Tell them I've already begun reading the Tevinter Imperium's Ferticum Kadab, and it's just fascinating. Did you know the Imperial Magister Lords once had genealogies of every human family known to produce a mage child?
She's so enthusiastic and adorable.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're helping her.
Oh, I'll go pack my bags right now. I'll be waiting by my father's shop.
Okay. An unlikely... Oh, she approves. Oh, good. Met a young dwarven woman named Dagna, whose biggest wish is to study the magic of the Circle of Magi. Even though the dwarves are incapable of doing magic, she wants to study its theory. You agreed to go to the Circle and ask them if Dagna can study there. Of course, that does mean I have to come back over here as well.
Greetings, and welcome to Garen Garrison's luxury goods shop. Wow, there are a lot of you. And I've never seen one of those before. The things they come up with. What was I saying?
Are you alright?
Oh, I was hoping you wouldn't notice. Most people don't anymore. Or maybe they're too polite to mention it. I had a little incident a few years back. Too much time with the raw lyrium ore, you know. Maybe it was a bad vein. I cut myself and the dust got straight in the blood. Since then, it's been a little hard for me to concentrate. Except when forging. Then I'm straight as an arrow. Best work I've ever seen. Look around the shop. See for yourself.
Pretty lucky if that's the only side effect from that. But, aren't you immune to lyrium's effects?
Of course we are. Weak surfacers like you touch the raw ore, and you'll bleed from your eyeballs in hours. Weird seeing how big you are. Even surface dwarves lose it. Us down here, though, we should be able to handle it just fine. Only not too much and not every day, and not breathing the dust and not direct in the blood. Ancestors' own bad luck.
Maybe your word's a little safer. So it made you a bit crazy, huh?
Not crazy, just a little forgetful. Don't worry, I'm fine when I work. Just look at my wares.
Okay, okay.
I have the best blades here. Enchanted to hold fire, ice, anything you want to put in it.
Okay.
Right. Best in the trade, you know. I work the ore myself.
Yeah, you can tell. Alright, what have we got here? Oh, another tome of physical technique. Alright, let's have a look. So, Dwarven War Axe, I'm sure that's very nice. Dwarven Longsword. Of course, we've got to compare these with all the stuff, really. Crossbows, fire bolts and stuff. Maybe we should... well, they're bolts, not... Okay. So that's for shale. I'm not keen on... Oh, but... I don't have ice crystals just yet. Oh, wait a minute. Where's it gone? Oh, there we go. That's... Wait. Yeah, I was looking at that. Thank you. I don't have electricity damage. Plus 2 dexterity I'm not that fussed about, but plus 4 attack looks pretty good. I've already got one of them. So maybe I'll pick that up. And then again, when am I going to use it? You know, by the time I use that, I'll found a large one or whatever. So I'll leave it. And here we have some other stuff. There you go, large clear ice crystal. I don't have any ice stuff. 30% cold resistance. Of course, I guess large ones are for her armor and small ones are for the fists. So yeah, okay, that makes sense. That's kind of nice. I like the health regeneration, though it's not massive, is it? No, it's not massive. 6 defense is quite nice, but no, I'll leave it. I'll leave all that. What else you got? Life Giver. Ooh, what the hell? 80. Well, it's good. Yeah, it's good, but no. I got. Oh yeah, okay. I'll get these. A tome of physical technique. Should really look into that, I guess, because won't be coming back. A runestone.
The deep roads are home to the Darkspawn now. Oddly, they're supposed to be safer to travel during a blight.
I guess that makes sense. That's not good. Oh, there's a nug. There's like a little pig. I don't want to go up there. It's scary. Oh man. What's this about? Shaper's life. Orzammar has carved a legacy from the stone, but history is more than the comings and goings that fill the streets. These caverns are old cuts and well travelled. The true will of the stone is revealed far from the halls of politics and commerce. The Shaper must step away from the familiar and seek out revelations from the frontier or buried secrets from pits abandoned. The Shaper must walk away if he is to return. This is true. Must first walk away if he's... I want the dog! Nice. Okay, this is interesting because I didn't expect to find one so quickly. I don't know if I want to go there. I'll talk to the commander.
What's this? A human? Did we make these tunnels tall enough for humans? I'm sorry, but I cannot allow you past the front lines without Adesha's permission. And I've heard nothing of any new patrols scheduled to leave today.
Well, there's one tomorrow. Okay, I just say, I don't want to go past actually. Why do you need patrols?
Don't let the comm fool you. The Darkspawn are down there, aren't they, Commander?
Either we finally have the edge, which I doubt, or the beasts are building up numbers for the next attack.
They made the move on the surface.
The surface? But I thought the vermin never went up that far except it...
Except during blights. Ancestors save us if that's what's happening.
I am just gonna go. I will see you guys later.
For your sake, I hope you've no reason to come here again.
His tunnel's tall enough for humans. I like it. I got a nug. Let's have a look at this nug. Quest related. Guild supplies, got that. A box of nugs. Yay, a box with nugs in it. Fantastic.
Go on, I'm out of the nug game. Got nothing to sell.
But I got you a nug, man.
Saraka, I'm back in the game. Such as it is. I don't have much besides gratitude, but find a bunch more of these and I'll toss you whatever I found.
Yeah, okay, so we got a bit of gold there, a bit of money. Don't forget to wash your hands. That's completed, and well, that was different. And then we have this, the diamond quarter, which, hang on a minute, do I need to go here yet? Oh, it's a signpost. I'll check that, even though I'm pretty sure I know what it might say.
All right.
Diamond quarter right, proving grounds straight ahead. Good to know. What is... Oh! Get the nug. Get the... So do I take these back to him?
You're the best wrangler I've ever seen. But there's more out there.
Right, so I just get 12 silver for each one. So, the diamond quarter or the deep roads. Okay, the diamond quarter is where I go, I guess.